Well, I tried so hard to live as a decent man, but there wasn't any joy for me because of my sin. Then I met that fellow one day, and he took me by the hand, said, "Come and let me tell you a story about a wonderful man." There was a man that died one time. He died for you and me. He died so that we might have a life eternally. There's love, there's life, there's peace of mind. Oh, and there is happiness when you open up your heart. Jesus will give you rest. Oh, why couldn't I see this before? That wide open door that leads to happiness and life forevermore. There's nothing that can separate the love I found in Him. No, not since I opened up my heart and let my dear Jesus in. Now, that was a song that God gave me one time just for my own benefit, no one else, because at one time, not long after I'd been saved, I was convicted of some things I'd done, and I was just praying, sitting at my kitchen table, and you were just a little boy, and I said, "Lord, am I really saved? I'm so convicted about smoking and doing some things." I said, "Lord, just I don't know if if I'm saved or not. I know you came into my heart, but because I'm so bad, I feel like that maybe you're just gonna send me on to hell anyway." And I was sitting there, and I picked up the guitar, and I started singing. And I sung that song from start to finish without ever stopping. And I thought, well, that was strange. And so I got me a pencil, and I wrote it down. And then I read the words, and I knew that was God answering my prayer immediately after I'd prayed that. So that song has a lot of meaning to me, and because it was God confirming that He did save me. So anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Well, old Satan, he had me in jail. He thought that he could drag me down to hell. Then along came Jesus. Along came Jesus. Well, he paid my bail and lifted me up out of hell. Well, on that day, I heard my Jesus say, "I am the truth and the way. Follow me now. Yes, follow me. Well, follow me, and I will set you free." And Jesus came into my heart. He gave me a new life and a brand new start. Now I'm heaven bound. Oh yes, I am heaven bound. There ain't nothing in this world ever gonna keep me down. It wasn't long till old Satan come back. He tried to tell me I was on the wrong track. But along came Jesus. Along came Jesus. Well, he told old Satan to get off of my back. I woke up this morning, took my Bible in my hand. I told old Satan, well, I'm a brand new man. I've got Jesus. I'm a brand new man. And you can't ever pluck me out of his hand. Well, Jesus was nailed to the cross. Satan thought if he died, then he could be the boss. But then up came Jesus. Well, up came Jesus. Up out of the grave, the world can be saved. Well, Jesus is alive and well today. I got him in my heart, he's down there to stay. Now I'm heaven bound. Well, yes, I am heaven bound. There ain't nothing in this world ever gonna keep me down. There ain't nothing in this world that's ever gonna keep me down. The Lord gave me that song not long after that, just a little more confirmation that he really saved me and how it all took place. So that song kind of means a lot to me. And anyway, I'm just about out of songs. I don't know what else to sing, so I'll just have to sit here a minute and talk. Maybe I can think of something. There's another song the Lord gave me one time for a cowboy fellowship that I was going to ask him for a song that I could sing at a cowboy fellowship. I was having a camp out and everything. So the Lord gave me this, and so I'll sing this one for you if I can remember. Can't remember how it even starts. Let's see. Well, I'll have to think of something else. The line went blank again. Well, I received a call one day. It said that my daddy had passed away. I couldn't face the reality that I had lost the head of our family tree. So I turned to the Lord in prayer. Oh, help me in this grief I bear. He said, son, this heartache and pain you will endure. For I have sent you my comforter. Well, then I could hear my daddy say, oh, son, don't cry for me today. For I have found the straight and narrow pathway. For God has sent his angels to guide the way. Well, then I saw him walk up to the beautiful door, where he will live forevermore. And he was accounted for his sin. They found him worthy, then they let him in. Oh, this is such a pretty place. Oh, it's so full of God's grace. How happy am I that Christ showed me the way. Oh, yes, son, this is surely my day. Then I saw him walk through the beautiful door, where he will live forevermore. And he was accounted for his sin. They found him worthy, then they let him in. Oh, this is such a pretty place, for it's so full of God's grace. How happy am I that Christ showed me the way. Oh, yes, son, this is surely my day. Oh, yes, son, this is surely my day. You know, the day that I'll never forget, when I was working on the girls' dormitory at TCU in Fort Worth, Texas, in 1974, when I received that call. I I'd only been saved for about 4 years. And when I got that call, I didn't know how to handle that. And I mean, I was heartbroken. And I went back to pick up my tools, and there was one man on that job that I knew was a Christian. And I went to him and I said, pray for me. I just got a call that my dad had died. I need your prayers. And I left. And that drive home, about 30 miles, I couldn't even see the drive. I was just so heartbroken. I was weeping. I couldn't see. I pulled over the side of the road and just sat there and wept. And I said, Lord, I've got to get back on the road. I've got to get to my daddy. I don't know why. I just felt like I had to get there quick. He was in San Angelo, but I knew there was nothing I could do. But I had a great desire to get there quick. And I just started to pray. I said, Lord, you've got to help me. I don't know what to do. I've just got to go. I can't drive this way, and it's not safe. And so I said, Lord, you've got to guide me home. And so I continued on my journey, and then all of a sudden I started singing this song. And I was weeping as I sung it, but I remembered it. And I sung it, and then after it was over, I sung it again. And then I started trying to listen to the words. And I think the reason I was so heartbroken was because my dad was not a Christian when I growed up with him. But after I got saved, I started talking to Dad, and Mom and him would go to church. And Daddy told me one time about his experience when he walked down the aisle and accepted Christ as his Savior. And I was just so concerned about his soul and wanting to see him again someday. And so when God gave me that song, it was just such a blessing to me. And surely he sent me his comforter that day and reassured me that one day I'll see my daddy again. And I just thank God for that he has spoken to me in several songs. I don't know, I've always felt like that a lot of these songs were just personally between God and me because he spoke to me so much through them. But I just wanted to share that with you and hope it can be a blessing to you someday. Well, I love you, and I'm gonna stop this again for a while. I've got some things to do. I think I'll go vote. Some other things. Maybe I'll come back and sing another song or two. Bye for now.